Let's go ahead and talk about AEW Dynamite August 20th, 2025. This is the go-home show for Forbidden Door. So, they are live in Glasgow, Scotland tonight. And, we get to the first segment of the night where we see Bryan Danielson. He actually comes out there and he's doing commentary to replace Taz for tonight. And then we actually kick off with the first segment where we see Will Ospreay. He comes out there and, he's talking to the fans and everything. And he was talking about how he's scared and everything going into Forbidden Door. And there is a reason behind that. And he says that, to be honest, he's not actually medically cleared for Forbidden Door at all. But he says that he wanted to wrestle, 13 minutes away from his home and all that stuff in the UK and London and all that to wrestle in front of his fans and family. So, that's what Will Ospreay was talking about there. And he says that, that he asked for this steel cage lights out match because it will be unsanctioned and all that, and that won't be in AEW's hands. If something does happen to him, that will be in his own hands. So, that's what Will Ospreay was saying there, telling everyone that message right there about being injured still and not medically clear to compete and all that stuff. And he was talking about that, any issues that happens is on him. But then after that, he gets interrupted by Jon Moxley. He comes out there with Marina Shafir, and Jon Moxley gets into the ring. But then all of a sudden, we see Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta popping up on the ring apron. And then Will Ospreay tells him that, he's going to be dealing with Jon Moxley, how he's going to be taking a pound of his flesh this Sunday at Forbidden Door and all that. And he says that, that if Jon Moxley wants to get rid of him, then how about he does it himself instead of getting his goons to get him. So, that's what Will Ospreay was telling Jon Moxley. And then all of a sudden, Mox tells Claudio to get in the ring and all that. And then all of a sudden, we see Kevin Knight and Speedball Mike Bailey coming down there, brawling with the Death Riders and everything. Will Ospreay quickly got out of the ring. And then we see Hiroshi Tanahashi coming down there because up next will be the first match of the night. It'll be a 6-man tag team match. The Death Riders versus Tanahashi, Speedball, and Kevin Knight up next in a 6-man tag team match. So, I'll see you guys later. Till then.